So my name is Andy. I'm originally from the Southeast, grew up, made a professional career for myself, working in different professions, mostly electrical work, but got to the point where I wanted to start to establish some financial freedom for myself. I got to the point where I saw that working a salaried job meant that my income was directly tied to how many hours I could put in worth of work versus being in my own control, and I can establish the income that I want and establish the hours that I want and just have that freedom of choice to be able to drive my life and my family's life the way that I want it to go with. And so I saw trading as a potential possibility, very lucrative, but obviously with a lot of things, you have to spend money to make money.
Yep.
You need to make your investments right. You have to finance your account first, things like that. So it took some time, some different avenues to raise the funds to get my account to where it needed to be. And then, yeah, fortunately came across an advert of a previous trading company, got involved, met some really amazing people, yourself included, not just online, but also through some on-site trading
Mhm.
events, learning events where you could get together with like-minded people, share ideas, share, hey, I see the market's going in these different directions. I've been seeing these trends, and really just communicate with people that have that same drive and that same passion that you do. And yeah, eventually took a break for a while, wanted to get back into trading and wanted to get back in with that same group of driven individuals that really wanted to take themselves to the next level.
Brilliant. Love that. And would you say, so listening to what you're saying, it was key for you with your family that you create space, you create time. And so, although you're preliminary and you started off learning how to day trade, which means reading prints, do you think the option strategy using prints allows for that and has a easier access and barrier to entry to be a proficient, successful trader and earn back a lot more of your time?
Absolutely. I've been back trading, let's say full time now for around 6 months
Mhm.
and just under 6 months. And from what I've seen with the method, with the option strategy, it frees up even more of my time than I could have imagined with day trading. I still work a full time job, 40 hours a week profession, maintaining my career. I spend a couple hours a day reading prints, communicating with the community, learning, journaling, keeping up with my trade journal. What are my habits? Where are my positions going? Looking for new positions, and then still have 4 or 5 hours on the weekdays every day to myself. And then, of course, the market's closed on the weekend. So I have nothing but time for family on the weekend.
And that's what's key,
So
right?
yeah, exactly.
Back at time now, 6 months. I know you've just been back for 6 months, but are you already starting to see favorable results and finding that you can put in the work, but it's not like as in day trading. Once you understand the flow and understand how the strategy works, have you been seeing some positions giving you over 100% or 200%? Have you started seeing those type of relative positions yet?
Yeah, absolutely. Since I've been back, I've had several positions, 100% returns on the initial position within strike dates. It's coming back. Okay, there's always going to be ups and downs and learnings,
Always.
finding your way, finding what works best for you. Everyone's an individual, seeing what you see in the market, but the framework that's given to you through the classes that I've watched of yours on your YouTube channel, and then also just communicating in the community daily, it's very obvious that the only limitation is myself. It's not market conditions or the market conditions, and how I choose to analyze those is the only way that is going to determine my success or failure. So the opportunity is more than in front of me. It's just up to myself to commit to the process, commit to discipline that's required to really follow the rules, to not let the FOMO sit in, to not let those runaway hyperbolic positions to capture what's in front of you. And it's without a doubt fully within the realm of opportunity.
Brilliant. So obviously, like I always teach, it's trading like everything else. There's a learning curve, there's time that it takes. But would you say the learning curve in this, through my courses, through the community, through the help, you yourself being a student who can be very helpful to others, being that you are a tape reader, that you did come from that background, are you finding that your breakthrough moment, your consistency moment is coming closer than expected?
Absolutely. I mean, the learning curve here has been accelerated greatly on the new strategy, kind of new learnings. I mean, of course, okay, I had some baseline from day trading, as you had
100%.
mentioned, some tape reading, understanding the vernacular, the terminology. I can remember my early day trading days, you would see some words or some abbreviations that would pop up. And of course, there's always that few moments of what does that mean? How what is this? Trying to find the reference, etc., to really understand and participate in the conversation versus okay, now I kind of already have that really elementary understanding of how the conversation is. So just building on that, and it's so much quicker of a learning curve. I mean, I can already tell within the first 6 months, I've taken twice as many steps as I did in, let's say, almost 4 years of day trading, just because, okay, I had a little bit of background coming into it where I didn't previously in day trading, but now just the methodology is so much more simplified. It's so much more macro rather than micro, little nuances in every single print that comes across the tape. You're looking for those major market maker positions that with this strategy and with the tools that we use, it's very clear where those positions are. And then it's just a matter of you choosing when is your entry and what is your strategy based on what they showed you.
Yeah, absolutely. And so for anyone listening to this, this is a bit high level from Andy, but again, Andy has the background. As he told you, for 4 years, he was learning to day trade through prints. Yet using this system in a short amount of time, he's already seeing that it's going to be a lot quicker for him to gain consistency and scale consistency, which is what we were talking about earlier. So really do appreciate Andy. This is a quick testimonial. In just 20, 30 seconds, what would you say to any prospective student looking at this right now? What you think about market making strategies, and just speak to them directly and just be honest about what you think.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I would say is it's the age of social media and those quick dopamine hits. Everyone's looking for their next quick dopamine rush, that 15 or 20 seconds on TikTok or whatever it is, how quickly it can come. And so you get sold a lot of, let's be honest, garbage out there, advertisements of, hey, this is a get quick rich scheme. This will be a millionaire overnight. These headlines that you see on YouTube, do these things in the next 6 months and you'll never have to think about money again. I was fortunate enough to join a community that kept me away from all of that nonsense in the beginning. And I still have that kind of bias when I see those headlines or those quick clickbait type articles. But I can honestly say that no one here has ever tried to sell me on this is a quick rich scheme. Yeah. No one has tried to sell me on this is your golden goose that's going to lay you eggs and you're going to have everything you could ever dream of. It's simply a proven strategy that with your own eyes, even if you don't want to risk any of your own money, if you just want to get in and see for yourself what it's all about, you can, within just a few hours, already see that what's being said here, what's being taught here is not a get rich quick scheme. It is a proven methodology with the percentage numbers behind it that once you learn it, once you understand your own pitfalls, once you understand how to limit your risk, how to position yourself for different positions, for different entries, that the sky is the limit and your limitations are truly, they're all set by yourself. How much do you want to risk? How big of a position do you want to take? You can finally set your own goals rather than have them dictated to you by someone else.
Absolutely. And just to finish that off, you're so right on that. And we don't preach that because everything takes work. But it's a proven strategy. And like you said, when you come in the community, you'll see all of us talking about prints and where it's going to go, and it goes there. So the clarity is there, the reality is there, and the truth is there. Do the work. And this is something that can pay you extremely well, give you time back, and maybe one of the most easiest things to scale in comparison to everything else. So, Andy, once again, appreciate your time, my friend. And let's keep cracking and let's keep going. Thanks, Andy.
Absolutely. Thanks, Doug.